Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about curriculum approaches. Our learning outcomes are the following: identify and differentiate the six curriculum approaches and discuss which approach or approaches educators tend to adopt. Our approach to curriculum reflects our perceptions, values, and knowledge. A curriculum approach reflects a holistic position or a meta orientation encompassing curriculum's foundations, which include a person's philosophy, view of history, view of psychology and learning theory, and view of social issues. Also, curriculum domains, which include common important knowledge within the field, and lastly, curricular theory and practice. There are two broad contrasting categories of curriculum approaches. The first one is the technical scientific and the non-technical or non-scientific. Let us have first the technical and scientific. It coincides with the traditional theories and models of education and reflects established formal methods of learning. The basis for the procedure of these approaches is the scientific method, which involves a logical step-by-step procedure of problem solving. Technical and scientific approaches composed of four approaches, and these are behavioral approach, managerial approach, systems approach, and academic approach. Let us have first the behavioral approach. It is started with the idea of Frederick Taylor, which aimed to achieve efficiency. In the factory, for example, the worker will be paid according to his output produced within the specified period of time. In education, behavioral approach begins with educational plans that start with the setting of goals or objectives. These are considered as the important ingredients in curriculum implementation as evaluating the learning outcomes as a change of behavior. The change in behavior indicates the measure of the accomplishments. It clearly defines the objectives, which is the why, content, the what, method, how, sequence, when, and scope, how much of a curriculum. It is based on a blueprint. Goals and objectives are specified, contents and activities are also arranged to match with the learning objectives. The learning outcomes are evaluated in terms of goals and objectives set at the beginning. Now let's have the managerial approach. This approach advocates selecting, organizing, communicating with, and supervising people involved in the curriculum decisions. In managerial approach, the principal is the curriculum leader and at the same time, instructional leader who is supposed to be a general manager. They are less concerned about the subject matter, methods, and materials than improving curriculum.
The roles of the curriculum supervisors are the following:
Help develop the school's education goals, plan curriculum with students, parents, teachers, and other stakeholders, design programs of study by grade levels, plan or schedule classes of school calendar, prepare curriculum guides or teacher guides by grade level or subject area, plan curriculum with students, parents, teachers, and other stakeholders. Also, observe teachers, assist teachers in the implementation of the curriculum, encourage curriculum innovation and change, and lastly, develop standards for curriculum and instructional evaluation. Now let's move to the next one, and that is the systems approach. The parts of the total school district or school are examined in terms of how they relate to each other. The organizational chart of the school represents a systems approach. It shows the line-staff relationship of personnel and how decisions are made. The systems theory of education sees the following to be of equal importance. administration, counseling, curriculum, instruction, and evaluation. Curriculum specialists who value the systems approach view curriculum broadly and are concerned with curriculum issues relevant to the entire school and school system. Now, for the next one, we have the academic approach, sometimes referred as the traditional, synoptic, intellectual, or knowledge oriented approach. It identifies three fundamental factors: the learner, the society, and the subjects. It attempts to analyze and synthesize major positions, trends, and concepts of curriculum. It tends to be historical or philosophical, and to a lesser extent, social and practical. This approach is rooted in the works of John Dewey, Henry Morrison, and Boyd Bode, and became popular during 1930s and carried through 1950s.